Awareness is the state of being conscious of something. Awareness is the greatest agent for change. Hi, I'm Riza May Kilingin, and for today's vlog, I will spread awareness about how to respond appropriately in a society with the use of 4 pillars of education. But before we start, why is awareness important? Why do we need to be aware, or how awareness helps us as an individual? Well, being aware will give us an insight about our beliefs and whether they are positive or holding us back. If we are aware, then this will give us knowledge, and if we are knowledgeable enough, then we know what we need to do, how we can learn to live with others, what directions we need to take to make changes to improve ourselves as an individuals to our society. We can achieve all of those things with the help of 4 pillars of education. The 4 pillars of education, which are learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, and learning to be, provides new insights into education for the 21st century. It stresses that every individual must be equipped to seize learning opportunities throughout life, broaden one's knowledge, skills, attitude, and adapt to changing, complex, and interdependent world. Now let's proceed to first pillar of education, which is learning to know. Learning to know involves the development of knowledge, skills that are needed to function in the world, like critical thinking, numeracy, and literacy. Learning to know helps with the knowledge and information needed to work in a globalized information society and knowledge economy, and the tools for learning how to learn and to independently acquire knowledge. In addition, learning to know also helps individuals to develop values and skills for respecting and searching for knowledge and wisdom. Learning to know leads us individuals in our society to understand the world around us, openness to the knowledge of one's own and other, which keeps us from ignorance. The second pillar is learning to do. Learning to do demonstrates that in order to learn to live and work together productively and harmoniously, we individuals must first find peace within ourselves, expand our acceptance and understanding of other people, and continue to strive towards living our values, which enable us to contribute more to the development of a peaceful and just society. As an individual, whatever we learn or whatever skills we learn, we must do it, or we must learn how to put it into actions. Learning to do represents the skillful, creative, and discerning application of knowledge, because one must first learn law to learn effectively, how to think creatively, critically, and holistically, and how to deeply understand the information that is presented, and its systematic implications for individuals and for society. The third pillar is learning to live together. Learning to know, learning to do, and learning to be are the basis for learning to live together. Learning to live together is the most vital to building or creating a genuine and long-lasting culture of peace in our society or throughout the world. Moreover, learning to live together directs us to teamwork, which keeps us away from isolation. These pillars involve developing, broadening, or changing perceptions of an attitude towards ourselves and others, and most especially the way we behave in our daily encounters and interactions with other people. The last but not the least is the fourth pillars of education, learning to be. Learning to be is the overall development of a person as an individual and as a member of society. It is the complete fulfillment of the people in all various commitments, complexity of his/her forms of expression, richness of his/her personality, and goals as an individual or a member of a society. Those are the four pillars of education: learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, and learning to be. We must be aware of these four pillars of education because this will lead us people throughout life education to walk the path of self-knowledge, to develop personality in an integral way, consolidate creativity, respect for differences, and team building. The four pillars lead us to think, act, and respond appropriately and become a better individual in our society.